Hello, universe. Welcome to Off the Rails with Tom and Mark.
Welcome back, universe, to Off the Rails with Tom and Mark, a Jennisode, an unnumbered episode.
Ooh, clever. Coming to you live from the Coldwell Banker Home Sale Realty Studio here in always picturesque Grafton, Wisconsin.
And today, in the studio, we got with us Comic Nate Ford coming in from Idaho. Hey, Nate Ford. We also have our newest accountant, Jenn.
Yeah.
Hey, Jenn. Little stage right there.
Okay, no, Jennisode.
The
Doesn't that sound
Jennisode.
like it's like an STD?
Jennisode 1.
Well,
Do you how do you cure
you see, we're coming up on the podcast festival,
Suppository.
Oh, I got those.
and we need to skip a number.
Yeah, Tom wants to cook the books so that our live episode is 100. So my plan was to have you interview us, and we call it the Jennisode.
The Jennisode.
Well, you can interview Nate. You can do whatever you want, but
So this is your party.
We're
We're just crashing it.
This week, we have our friendly neighborhood hobbit, Comic Nate Ford. Also to yell at me here is our official off-the-rails accountant, Jenn. This week, we learn about the step mullet, Bagel Boss boxing, Milwaukee scooter problems, vagina juice perfume, a poor lad that will never be able to pass his driver's test because of the way he looks. Cocaine is legal in Mexico for 2 people. Recommended sleeping temperatures, toxic side hustles, a man finds a sex doll in a dumpster, and much more. But first, we're going to do the hot seat. But first.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
First.
Hi, I'm Jenny Shulka, Director of Human Resources at a family-owned and international company, Coldwell Banker Home Sale Realty. With 3 offices in southeastern Wisconsin and some of the top agents in the industry, we are here to serve you in all of your real estate needs, whether you are buying or selling. If you are interested in a career in real estate, we offer an in-depth training program to make you successful. Call us at 414-443-2030 or email roy@cbhsr.com.
All right, thanks, Jenny. Update on the house. We're putting in an offer on Monday.
Ooh, you gonna lowball them?
Awesome.
I don't think we're going to lowball them.
Ooh.
We're going to highball them and see what they do.
Yeah.
And then we're going to say, never mind.
We thought it was like an auction.
$1 million.
But first, Jen, you're on the hot seat. You ready for the hot seat? It
wondering what was cooking
doesn't
my ass.
matter. Do you
What
call
mean? Oh,
them?
it doesn't matter. No,
Do you
move
call
on.
them chickpeas or garbanzo beans?
Garbanzo beans? Because it's way funnier.
Garbanzo beans.
Nate?
Garbanzo.
Garbanzo.
When you get dressed, do you put your pants on first or your socks on first?
My underwear on my head.
Okay. Nate?
To be just safe.
I'm not wearing pants right now.
Socks?
I didn't know this was one of those things we needed pants for.
One sock. Guess where it is?
Okay, no, what? Pants or what?
Socks.
Well, I'm not a retard, so I wouldn't put my socks on
Whoa.
first.
Whoa!
That is not
Oh,
cool.
I'm sorry. That's right. I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
I put my socks on first.
Then
Ooh,
pants?
You rebel, you.
Okay. Who would win in a fight, an astronaut or a caveman, if no weapons are involved?
Ooh.
Caveman. Seriously, yeah, caveman.
Yeah, I'm going to give this any modern human versus caveman. It's going to go caveman.
Yeah.
Okay. Nate, you're the closest thing we got to a caveman. Would you take on an astronaut?
Oh, Nate, take
Definitely.
offense.
He's a little bit stronger. Doesn't think about much, and the astronaut would think too much into it. And
Oh, yeah,
then,
for
well,
sure.
You're thinking a
Well,
quick
like,
fight.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
he's
is this-
super
Is
scrappy.
this like an astronaut jet fighter test pilot, or is this like Sandra Bullock from Gravity?
Oh, it's both.
The scientist astronaut.
Chili, do you put beans or no beans in it?
beans?
Beans.
So I shit more fragrantly.
chili?
Yeah.
Well, no beans in chili.
No beans?
All right, you cut his feed. We're done here.
That is... Technically, chili's not supposed to have beans, but I throw some kidney beans in there. Careful, that arm comes off very easy.
Whoa.
There you go. Thank you.
Beans
Thank
are
you
a
for
nice,
playing.
cheap
Can you
filler.
sit still, please?
No touching.
No touching? I can't.
Do you dust, then vacuum, or vacuum, then dust?
Dust and vacuum.
Who the fuck dusts?
I do.
Just vacuum.
Just vacuum?
All in.
Vacuum. Yeah, Nate, what do you got?
Why would I do either when I have a mother? I'm kidding, Ma. I'm kidding. I cleaned the house today.
My
All right,
slave.
well, send her over when she's done at your place.
My slave does all of the dusting first and then the vacuuming, because otherwise I beat her.
All right. Pet peeve. I know you hate it when people are late. Is there anything else that annoys you?
People who were fucking early.
As we started the podcast a half hour late.
I don't know. There's so many pet peeves I have. I hate people. So
Okay.
hard to pinpoint one thing.
Nate, pet peeve.
One particular pet peeve working at a gas station is when people come up to the cash register on their phones talking, and you have questions like, hey, do you want a bag? Do you need a receipt? And they're just talking away, and so I just charge them extra, and they don't even know.
Awesome. All right, are you hammocks, yay or nay?
Oh, yay. I'm all about trying to relax.
I'm going to go nay.
I don't sit still.
No for the hammocks
No,
for you?
you fall out of them. They're awkward.
Maybe you're hanging them wrong.
Especially when people,
Two people on a hammock? Would you ever do that?
Yes.
That's sick and it's wrong.
Challenge accepted.
Nate.
How about you, Nate? You want to get into a hammock with me?
I specialize in.
I'm wearing a banana hammock right now.
So, yay. Yay for Nate.
Yeah.
All right. You're upstairs in your house when you hear your mom ask for help in the kitchen. Halfway down, you hear your mom upstairs saying, don't go down there. I heard it too. You're in the middle of the stairs. What do?
Go look. Now it's a mystery.
Burn the
I
house
just
down.
sit down on the stairs.
Maybe there's an intercom system. Maybe she's just messing with you.
Okay.
I would burn the house down and be safe.
Yeah, you're done. During a home invasion, would you rather have Kevin McAllister prep your house for a week prior? Or be
Home Alone kid.
Oh, okay.
Or be given the Predator's weapon without instructions right when it started?
The shoulder-mounted, vision-guided missile.
Yeah.
That, for sure. The missile.
But you don't know how to use it.
I don't care. I'll figure it out. I can push buttons.
How many
and
rounds
stuff.
does it have?
Nobody knows, man.
Doesn't matter.
I just think if you wore it, somebody would assume you know how to use it.
Just have the triangle laser up on their chest. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah. Nate,
Okay.
you want a Home Alone prep house or the Predator's weapon?
Kevin McAllister all the way.
Really? Oh.
He just wants a free cutout of Michael Jordan.
Okay, I always said, because they had a concealed carry thing that they were offering through my work.
Okay.
And I said, no, I don't want that. I said, but I would like to be able to carry grenades. I said, grenades would be the most effective weapon out there. Like, if somebody was coming up and wanted to rob you, you just pull the pin and be like, I'm okay with dying too.
Okay.
I just like how you just was holding up the grenade, like, what is this? What is it? Water balloon? No, grenade.
And then, like, if somebody pulled up next to you and pulled a gun, you just pull the pin and throw it in that direction. You no longer
But if
have
it's
a
a home
problem.
invasion, you're kind of
I'm fine with that.
bombing your own house.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right, we got some announcements before Jen
Blows up the
blows
place.
up the place.
Mark,
All right.
Mark Josho says hi.
Hey guys,
Hey.
they're going to be coming in soon. Please vote for us on. Go to our page where it's pinned and give us a vote. We're up for best comedy podcast
There must be
and
some mistake on that.
podcast of the year. I know Nate shared it, so please go and vote for us. And where will we be podcasting, Mark?
In 2 weeks, we're going to be at the Italian Community Center in Milwaukee.
The Wisconsin Podcast Festival, September 7th at the Italian Center. Yeah, you'll be there.
Yeah.
We're gonna have the Paranormal Investigators of Milwaukee on. We'll be
Sweet.
podcasting from 4 to 5. You can get your tickets at the Wisconsin Podcast Association, Wisconsin Podcast Festival on our page. All right,
Good
and
for her for bumping us from the headliner spot. That was too much pressure.
I think there's going that
I didn't want it.
I think we are,
No?
but I think there's like other stuff happening that's not podcasts.
Oh, okay. Well.
So I don't know how it's gonna go. It's a mystery.
Oh, now I'm nervous again.
Okay. October 12th from 8 to 10 p.m. Come join us for Off the Rails Comedy Night. Tickets are going to be on sale next week. You can email us if you want a reserved table or not. We got some comedians coming. We're working with the North Shore Academy of the Arts, the 024 Grafton Chamber of Commerce.
024 Tap Room and the Grafton Chamber of Commerce.
And everybody. We're going to have some sweet setup for $40. We're going to have pizza, table seating, front row.
This is the VIP tickets
VIP
that we're
tickets.
going to offer.
General admission is going to be $20. So it's going to be comedy and craft beer. Nate, that sounds like a good time, doesn't it?
That's a beautiful time.
All right, Molly, I need you to show my screen here.
Oh.
Nate, have you heard of the step mullet?
The step mullets?
Yes, the step mullet.
I have not.
That's
Okay.
Now I know what I'm going to
So it's going to be on your screen in a minute because we're on a delay, but check out what a step mullet is. Mark, you're good at describing.
I disagree. I don't think this is a mullet.
no.
It's
It's
not-
a step mullet.
It's not short enough in the front. And I'm sorry, I'm a bit of a sexist. When it's a mullet on a woman, it's not really a mullet. Now it's just like a fun hairdo.
Mullet?
A mullet is some redneck man hairdo.
Yeah.
That's more like Rod Stewart hair.
I mean, it's longer in the back, but it's definitely not a mullet to
Because a
me.
mullet
No,
is
that's
business
not
in the
a
front,
mullet.
party in the back.
That's why it's a step mullet.
This
This is-
isn't business in front.
This is 1990s wrestler hair.
Well, you got to have some vertical action. You got to have something fun going on with the bangs.
What about this?
It's an interesting haircut.
just
I just
weird.
wouldn't call it a mullet.
Okay.
It's kind of fun. I get it.
What is that outfit?
Oh my god, I love
Well,
that.
the whole thing is very avant-garde.
Yeah. Well, that one's kind of...
That's a little more in the spirit of a mullet.
Her hair's
Okay.
curly, so it doesn't look as...
But again, when I
No,
think of mullets,
yeah,
I think
you're-
of redneck men.
What about this? This is complete step mullet.
Again, I wouldn't use the M word on it. I just say this is some sort of weird
The M
step
word.
cut.
Yeah, I don't think it's a mullet.
Yeah, because there's no party in front. Or no,
No.
there's no business in front.
All right. I had zero problems with this one, but this seems to be trending on the internet here.
Alrighty.
Is this a bird or a bunny?
Okay. It's
Okay.
not going to be that thing from when I was in kindergarten, is it?
Molly, hold on, because, oh, great.
that
Look at
guy.
that. We got
Hey.
Jen's
Oh.
husband here.
Hello, honey.
Okay.
I didn't
we're-
know he was getting next. Oh, that makes sense now where the money's coming
Here
from.
we go.
Oh.
Okay, hold on.
Molly, you getting that?
Hold on. Wait,
Is
what?
this a bunny?
That is obviously like
It's a
a crow.
bird.
It's a crow.
Yeah.
You can tell because they're beaks.
Oh, so the comment on top says rabbits love getting stroked on their nose?
Oh, okay. If you kind
It's-
of do
if you
this with
squint-
your eyes and
Yeah.
You can kinda see
you
a-
can kind of see where they
But
can get a bunny.
the beaks are clearly stacked one on top of each other. They're not side by side, like bunny ears.
So the thing is, the person that posted this said it was a rabbit?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you
Because
can
they were
kind of
drunk.
see
When it's in a
rabbit
still
ears.
frame, it's more. You have a better case for the rabbit, but it's clearly a bird masquerading as a bunny.
Mhm.
It's just a crow getting pet. That's
Yeah.
So nobody really had any problems with that one? Why are people arguing?
Because it's the internet, and that's what
That's
people
what
do.
people do.
People argue.
And the
All
bunny
right.
people are wrong.
Nate, I got this story for you because last time you were on, you were talking about the Bagel Boss guy.
Ooh, what's the bagel boss guy?
Bagel Boss guy is the guy who is now, he was the guy in the bagel shop who said, Nate, go ahead.
Angry for being short, and he thinks everybody makes fun of him for being short.
Okay.
He yells
And then
at
he
some
can't get
women,
women because he's
and some
short.
guy tackles him to the ground.
And he says,
And
you're not
it's an
my,
internet sensation.
I'm not going to listen to you because you're not God, my boss, or my father, or my boss, or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Short guys can be hard
Do
to
people
tackle.
make fun of you for being short, Nate?
No. Nate calls himself the Hobbit. You can't make fun of somebody that already did it.
Yeah, you gotta take power.
Nate took power away from that.
I make fun. nothing
So,
inside.
he is going to be celebrity boxing. Lenny Dykstra, do you know who that is?
Oh yeah.
He
That
got
sounds
in
familiar.
trouble. He was, his nickname was Nails. He was a baseball player. Kind of like,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, okay. And then he did all that stock market stuff and was really good, but it was all kind of a scam and he went broke now. So now you have a guy who used to charge the mound and be like roid rage baseball player is going to fight Bagel Box guy or
Oh my
Boss
God,
Bagel
he is.
guy.
He's all
Short.
money.
Yeah, Lenny Dykstra is going to murder this guy.
I don't know.
There's nails.
If you're short, you can really throw off their punching stride.
Oh, we got Ron and Marvin watching. Hey,
All
guys.
Hi, guys.
Your son is watching you.
Hi, Marvin.
All right,
Who
so
knows a kid Marvin? That's so ridiculous.
it is going to
Love
be
you, baby.
September 28th. Tickets
Is that
are
going
on
to
sale.
interfere with my Area 51
He
storming?
says hi, Ma.
No, it's going to be the 20th is the Area 51.
okay. Oh,
so when
good.
you're done
Then we're good.
getting shot by the government, you
can
get
go
out of the
watch-
hospital just in time to watch
Go watch a former baseball player beat up a short man.
beat up a short man who can't get a date. Bagel Boss guy, Lenny Dykstra is the last guy you need to fight right now. He was a multimillionaire baseball player. He hit it big in the stock market. Now he had to sell everything and is totally broke and pissed
So
off.
you're saying he's hungry.
He wants you bad. He
I don't know.
wants
I bet you a case of beer the short guy wins.
All
right here,
Nate,
buddy.
What do you think? Who's going to win?
I think Lenny's going to win. It just, I mean, I don't know if you saw the video of him in the bagel shop, but he got thrown to the ground like a little sack of potatoes.
Well, he didn't know it was
Okay.
coming.
He was starting the fight.
yeah.
knew it was
All
coming.
right.
He knew it was
I like the undercard.
No.
I'm going to go undercard too, just because he's got time to prep.
Yeah.
He's
And
gonna
Lenny
know-
Dykstra doesn't. He signed a contract the same day.
That's
They're not just
fine.
knocking on Lenny Dykstra's
Actually,
door and
I'm
he's
calling
gonna.
it right now. I'm calling right now. Who's going to win is Danny Bonaducci. He's going to step in.
Yep.
He's not supposed to be here, and he's going to slide in and attack both of them.
Yeah, but then Screech is coming in.
Sorry, is this
And then Danny DeVito.
is this WrestleMania or is this
Yes.
boxing?
Hey, yeah. And then here comes Dustin
We get him
Diamond.
on the plan
We could get Dustin
committee.
Diamond on the podcast. He lives 10 minutes away.
Don't say that. We'll never get rid of him.
He'll bring his pocket knife and.
He got a bad rap on that one.
I think so.
Which one?
The pocket
Take your
stabbing a
pick.
guy on Christmas.
Who would be the off-the-rails arch nemesis to go into the boxing ring?
I think we could set up a celebrity boxing. Mark and Ron
Ron
Pertee.
Pertee.
Yeah. Right hand Ron versus Mark. I'm going to take right hand Ron. Sorry, dude. He's got.
Ron, the right hand of justice.
Yeah. He's
versus
going
pretty boy Mark.
to.
Mark Joe says our ratings will go down with Screech.
Oh,
I
yeah.
agree. I've heard he's a dick.
He was nice
Yeah.
to me the one time.
I've never met him.
I've met him.
You have?
Was he nice
Yeah.
to
I used to work up in Port, and he came to my place of work
you?
on a few
was he
occasions. He was whipping his dick out, metaphorically speaking.
Oh, okay.
nice?
I was like, wait a minute. How come I've never heard that?
Hey,
You
I
seen
told you. Okay, I worked in a movie theater. He came to the movie theater and he came up to complain about some quality thing, and he
Okay.
described himself as being in the business. That's why he can tell it's wrong.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like,
Oh.
dude, you were on fucking Saved by the Bell, and you're bitching about
When
the
you were
picture
11.
quality at a movie theater.
Okay.
Mark
Don't tell me
Joe
that you
says
can
they're talking
identify
about-
problems.
Then that's more in tune with what people say that he's like.
What you got
Yeah.
there, Molly?
Yeah.
Mark Joe says they're talking about a Saved by the Bell reboot, and Ron agrees that he's also an asshole.
Okay.
Well, they've had reboots. Didn't they have one where Screech was the
college
principal?
Oh, geez. I don't know.
I don't even.
Like
I
a
don't
next
know.
generation situation?
Saved
got
by
out
the
of
Bell
hand.
college years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
They were in Hawaii for a
got
while.
out of hand. I never watched
Jeff
it.
is calling you. Doesn't he know that we're doing a show?
He told me he couldn't be here because he had to work, and now he's calling me.
Yeah.
Hey guys, can I
We
still
were
make
supposed
it?
to get everybody. Marquette University is banning the scooters, the dockless scooters, and so did UWM. They followed suit too.
Good for them.
Okay.
So you heard about the Milwaukee scooter problem we're having now?
The one that was going down the highway.
That every other city in
Yeah.
America. Oh, I
That's
have
Look,
that.
the
something
highway
we
story?
would do.
I got that. Every other city in America was having problems with these scooters, so Milwaukee said, "Let's start it up. Nothing will go
Let's
wrong."
Great.
Well, here
Same
we
problem
caught
everybody
3
else has.
cited for
This is awesome.
Lime scooters going down Interstate
I'm a
94.
fan.
Wow.
Well,
I'm
they-
a fan.
they were
I
from
think that's
Texas.
They're
fun.
from
You're a
Texas.
fan
They
of
were
them?
at the Harley Museum.
Or going to, or
They were. I
something.
heard they were coming from it, and they
Okay.
got on the
Yeah.
freeway going, on
Yeah.
their scooters, and they're claiming they didn't know.
Well,
But
They
I'm willing to
knew.
bet these are some Harley
I
Davidson
don't
owners,
know what a freeway
and they
is.
were like, "Hey, dude, let's see if we can get these on the
Yes.
on the highway."
let's see what we can
And
do
now they're
and
just
get
playing
away
dumb
with.
to get out of
Yes.
it.
Try to. Okay.
Now, okay, let's go around the room. Who would try this?
Yes, me.
Tom?
I'm in.
Would you try it?
All
On
in.
94?
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, I would. That would be.
Yeah, I would stop on
I'm
the
in.
on-ramp before I got to the top once I figured out. Even if I was in a new city, how long does it take you to
would.
figure out this is an on-ramp?
You would know right away.
Yeah.
It was on purpose.
Yeah.
You know, 100% it was on purpose.
Depends on how many drinks I've had.
That's
you know? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
You don't want to be under the
Nate and I
influence
would
when
be
you're
like,
operating it, too.
Jeff says he's trying to call into the show.
Oh, he's trying to call
Oh.
into the show.
That's-
Sorry, Jeff. We didn't set that up, but we could have set that up. But
We could
the reason we're a half hour late is because everything crashed on Molly's computer and deleted all of our.
It
all of our
deleted my
settings.
entire presentation set up for this live streaming. I had to reset
We recorded
everything.
a movie review, then got back
And then
ready to retort
nothing
the
was
sto-
fucked. Then we came back.
Nothing was
Everything is fucked.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
My computer blue screen of death rebooted
Yeah.
and said
So
denied.
So here's what's happening now. Since the scooters are going over so well, cities are now thinking about having mopeds for rent.
Well, is the key is the return of the device. I think the problem with the scooters is you can just dump
No, the
them
problem
wherever.
with the scooters now is there's no safety course, no training.
There's that too. Yeah.
People are riding them on the sidewalks and running into things and going way too fast when you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've never ridden a scooter before, you can just pick one up and go.
There's no license
go
requirement for
pretty
that engine size.
15 miles an hour.
Yeah.
For the mopeds, do you need
He's
a license?
trying to call again.
Just
Well, we don't
Tell
have
me-
we don't
you
have it
can't
set up. Molly
set
would have
up.
to redo the
Oh.
setup. She's probably using.
We don't have it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
sorry,
dude.
guy.
You could put him on speaker and
I'm
you're
going to
like,
create a
but-
company
you can
called
do that.
Leggers.
Leggers?
And you go on and you pay money and it tells you where to walk.
Ooh, I like that.
You just use your own legs. And I bet you can make a lot of money because people will buy into it.
And when you're done, you just leave them wherever, and you'll collect them in the night.
Yeah, we were down for the Milwaukee air show, and
Uh-huh.
they had people riding all over the place and stuff on them, and they clipped pretty good, and they were almost hitting people left and right.
Thing is, on the roads, people are assholes.
So we got to start ticketing people.
So people are assholes.
Take
Everywhere
these scooters
across the
everywhere.
board, everywhere.
So you're banking on success that people will ride them properly and not be
and
assholes.
respectfully. Oh, yeah.
What?
Well, yeah, we just got to start ticketing people. That'll shut it down.
Yeah.
What are we doing here? Is Jeff calling
No.
in again?
No, I don't
know.
think
Molly
that
just
would
wanted
shut
to get her phone
anything down.
back.
Think about that.
Okay. Well,
You're breaking the law.
Well, these
you
guys-
don't care about the laws.
These guys who got on the freeway got like $200 tickets.
Yep.
And
So if we start giving
they-
out huge tickets for people being on the sidewalks, for
Yeah.
people, not yielding at the signage.
you know what you should have did? You should have just said, okay, you can't come back up the on-ramp. Go drive this fucking scooter up to the next one and make them go on 94. This is what you wanted. Go.
We're going to cause an accident because those things only go, what,
They're going to
30?
get clipped. They go
Yeah.
15, yeah.
yeah.
And I heard that where they got on, there wasn't a breakdown lane on the side. It was on the far side. So they had to cross all lanes of traffic to get to the
Like
breakdown
Frogger?
lane. And now they're in the middle. And
What's
that's
up?
what I had heard.
Jeff says, answer your phone, fucker.
Oh, jeez.
The Mark Joshas says you need a driver's license for a moped. I got arrested and spent 20 days in jail for not having a driver's license and
Okay.
driving a moped.
I didn't
So-
know that you needed a motorcycle license.
And it's based on the size of the engine, I believe.
Oh,
So
okay.
once you get to a certain point, you have to get certification.
Okay, funny story. There was a guy.
Hold
that
on,
was-
Jen. We got Jeff on speaker here.
You finally got me on the show here?
Yeah, you're up on the show right now.
We could have set it up on...
Yeah, hey, what's up?
I can't really, listen to it while I'm driving. So
Local man Jeff, what are you doing?
So you're just
You
interrupting
are
the
just
show?
a rock star, aren't you?
Yeah. This is local legend status just to call and interrupt the show.
Why aren't you here? This
I
was
had
an
to work.
emergency everybody be here meeting.
I had to work.
Oh.
I get it. We're going
True
to be,
legend style.
the best comedy podcast in, the universe.
Going to be?
Go. That's
Going to be,
hang
sir.
up.
You have offended
Rephrase
me.
that.
Off with his head.
See, he can't hear us.
You can't see me right now, but I actually waved to somebody else, pretending like I was waving to Nate.
We're going to be on the phone as he causes an accident that's going to be used against him in a court of law.
All right, and we are live.
I got hands-free driving. I'm just waving at people now.
Excellent.
Ron says, I'm Ron Pertee, and even I wouldn't interrupt the show like this.
Oh! Ring, ring, ring. No.
I got Ron on the other line here. Let's.
I basically just called in to say, hey, long-time listener, first-time caller, love the show.
Thanks a lot, legend.
Bye, Jeff.
All right. You'll be in soon?
I'll let you know, and you can post it on when I decide I'm going to show up again.
Okay.
All right, sounds good, bud.
All right.
We'll turn it into a sports show or then maybe a cooking show. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Whatever you want to do.
Sports and cooking, you know, the common mashup.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you soon.
Later, guys. Bye.
Bye.
That was local man Jeff.
Yep. Local legend Jeff Krieger. All right.
He didn't
Thanks,
stop
Jeff.
calling until
We answered. He demanded.
He's a wild card that way.
He demanded our
You
attention.
should have just turned your phone off and like thrown it across the room.
All right, Nate. Are you ready for this story?
That could be a new segment, though, like random people calling you and just put them on speaker.
If we knew we were going to
for-
do that, we
just
can
for a
set up a
second.
phone number and a call and have people call in. We
Right.
just,
Yeah, we've done some interviews that way.
yeah,
Really?
it's fine.
We do Skype now because it's better, or whatever
Yeah.
program we're
Yep.
using today.
So here's a chick who.
I'm ready for the story.
You ready?
Yeah.
Jen, I need your I need
Expert.
expertise. This involves women stuff, so
Okay.
Molly, you just listen quietly. So here's a girl that claims if you use your own vagina oils as perfume, you will get men come flocking.
COME.
Yeah.
What's cum flocking? How can I do that?
So she literally
She
describes
just puts her hand in and dips and
there's certain glands in your vagina that she says you need to rub, and then you put it on your palms and on your neck area, and then she claims she has better success.
She has better
Well, yeah,
success.
she probably just smells like she's super horny,
Right.
and the guys are like, "Oh, slam dunk."
She's ready.
To be fair, she's a very attractive woman. She probably doesn't
Yes.
need to have vagina liquid
so-
all over her body.
It's like a
Yes.
placebo.
Right. I
All
was
you have
gonna
to do
say
is
that's
t-
got to be a placebo. I don't think that that's a thing.
It's confirmation bias.
All you have to
Just
do
because it works doesn't mean it's causing it.
Give me a minute.
Ladies, don't you know that you can get any man because you have a vagina?
Yeah.
You don't need to be
patients out
dipping in your
there.
juices and throwing it all over the place.
You
We're
just
okay with boobies and vaginas.
Thank
We're okay with just that.
Yeah.
you guys just made Ron throw up in his mouth. Apparently.
So, is there a could the men try this? Can we take some of our fluids and
Yeah.
spread them around?
Yeah, no.
no. This only
No, I think you should.
I've been told that
Yeah.
women like the musk of a man, so theoretically you should go into your armpit,
And then just,
I
get
don't.
some of that action.
No.
I don't either. I
A
like a
little
clean
bit of
smelling
nut
guy.
sweat.
No,
Yeah.
no, please don't.
Yeah. Well, the smell of a man coming home from the gym or whatever, he's
No.
all sweaty and oiled up.
Go
No.
shower and then you can hug me.
Yeah, I agree with Mal. I don't.
So she had women try this
Wow.
at a bar.
You got to be scientific. You have to have another set of women
All right.
at the bar who don't smell, and then see.
And are they the same level of
Of
attractiveness?
attractiveness. Thank you.
Because
that's
My
very,
next thing
very
Or just as outgoing.
subjective.
Yes.
Like, they have to be just as involved and outgoing and like trying to.
For
Yeah.
sure.
They have to look like
Yeah.
a fucking
Or
model
it's
like
not
this
the
woman
same.
does.
Yeah.
So no.
Because I guarantee if she didn't like reach in her snatch and like
Did she do it in the bar?
That's probably why guys
Look at
are
her
like,
fingers
It
going
just
downtown.
sounds unsanitary
It
to
sounds
me.
very unsanitary, and I'm telling you, if she probably went into the bar doing exactly the same behavior, like what Molly said, she would get the same exact results.
How
And
about you
like
just-
Nate said, she's got boobs.
How about you just tell
the
somebody
JJ.
you touched yourself and see how the guy reacts?
Oh yeah, is this a part of her opening line?
No, she
Hey,
doesn't.
I rubbed
Doesn't help.
vagina juice all
I
over
have
the
vagina
place.
juice all over myself. Would
Yeah, you like
to
how I
date me?
smell?
Yeah.
You heard of Jamba Juice?
That's my own brand. Jeff says he does what he wants. Thanks, Jeff.
We know, Jeff. You have proven that. You do what you want. No one was ever questioning that.
So if I took a little bit of the vagina juice and I put it on me, do you think that would get me anywhere with the ladies?
I think your wife has pretty much like told you we're in this. I don't
Well,
think
where do you
need
think
to
I'm
be-
getting this
Honey,
vagina juice?
Honey, hold on. I'm gonna just dip in there and
It's for science, honey.
It's for science.
Hey, before you go out of town, make sure you milk a couple ounces.
I might attract the wrong kind of woman.
Mark,
yeah.
Make sure you get consent before you grab some vagina juices.
Ron says
I will have it written and signed in triplicate.
you made Jen
Make
die.
sure that.
Hey, look! Is that a bear?
Is this vagina juice kosher? Like, is it a?
I have peanut allergies.
That's just gross.
Was this prepared near peanuts?
Ron says a woman doesn't have to use her fluid to get me. She just has to ask, and it doesn't even have to be polite about it.
Oh.
Actually, if they demand, it's a little hotter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
men,
I don't.
Men like a aggressive. A woman who broadcasts
Knows
what
what
she
they
wants.
want.
Yes, a woman who knows what she
Yes.
wants and is willing to go out there and seize the day.
Yeah.
You don't want a woman that slimes her neck with her own juice?
And then expects me to do all the work.
I mean,
Come
if you
get it,
could
big boy.
maybe manufacture
yeah, that's my
that
job
scent
to slime her neck.
and reproduce it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No. All I saw is
No?
dildos.
Oh, we got
Hollywood.
there's a town in Canada named
Yes.
Dildo, and what was it? Jimmy Kimmel put a big Hollywood dildo sign in the town of Dildo, and now we're having trouble because people are trespassing through private property to get to it.
Ooh,
To get to the
okay.
dildo
Get
sign?
to the
To take-
dildos.
So Jimmy
To take
Kimmel
pictures.
put up a sign there.
Yeah,
Well, it's private
But-
property.
go ahead. There,
Yeah, why
it's
not?
it's built just like the Hollywood
Yeah.
sign.
Yeah. I'm a fan.
So the property owner doesn't want people breaking in to take a picture
I
with their
think
giant
it's
dildo
The
sign.
What do
only
they
way to
think was
get
gonna-
to it is through private
Well,
property.
Is it? It's not like the Hollywood sign can be seen from many public spaces.
Nice, Ron.
Oh, what's up, Molly? What's right hand Ron on?
Sorry. He says somehow a woman who looks like Bill Murray's stand-in from the sliming scene in Ghostbusters doesn't do it for me.
But she smells amazing, dude. You know she's DTF. She's got that kind of musk going on.
It's coming out of her face.
Mark Josho says there's an intersection in Madison area called Hooker and Pleasure.
Yeah.
Caddies
Hey.
use it a lot for calls close to the area.
Oh, wow.
Hooker and pleasure.
Interesting.
So, would you want to get a sign with the dildo?
Yeah.
Get
yeah.
a picture with the dildo
Every
sign.
year I ask Tom for the same thing, a big bag of dildos for my birthday, and he has not come.
We got you one.
Well, he
man.
gets them
One-
home, and
one
they just
dildo.
disappear.
They disappear.
Molly
My body
has
was-
a giant trunk that I've never been in.
it's like when you bring cream puffs
full.
home
Oh wait,
from the
that's
state fair.
for all my bag
It's
of dildos
full.
for my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
We
Been
move
going.
it every time we move. I have to carry this. It has wheels. It's like a
Tom
big
got you
treasure
some,
chest,
and I sold
Padlocks
them.
on
Sorry.
it.
and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
locked.
So in other words, you bought them, she stole them, and now she's got a big chest of my dildos.
I don't know what's in that
No, they're
chest,
mine.
but I move it every time.
They're hers now. They're not mine.
So, Nate, here is what a federal energy program suggests keeping your thermostat at
Oh,
while
wow.
you sleep.
We talking in summer?
This is what you
Yeah.
should keep it at all time.
In winter, that's insane.
They said you should keep your thermostat set at 78, and when you sleep, it should be 82 degrees.
This is for health, not for saving money or the environment.
It's got to be for saving the environment because that's no.
In
Mm-mm.
winter?
No, because you're supposed to have it
It's cool at
cooler
night.
when you sleep. Cooler, I thought
Yeah.
was better. Right, Nate?
I certainly
I
sleep
keep
better.
it cold when I sleep.
Oh yeah,
We
absolutely.
have these things called blankets?
energy
I,
efficient
get
and
a few more?
cooling.
I have a
Recommend.
bit of a sweating problem when I sleep.
When-
When you
sleep,
That's
sleep,
why I
sleep.
sweat.
Yeah, that's why you're all sweaty.
Just out of curiosity, Tom, can you go to the top of the page? I want to see
Hold
what
on.
town this is in.
No, this is the federal. This is for everybody.
So,
You asked me a question, I finally got to the page, and now you want me to leave.
Get out
Hold
of
on.
there.
Temperature set at a minimum of 78 degrees during the day and 82 throughout the night. Sounds awful, but the benefits are significant.
what about the environment? You're wasting. You're
It's
throwing
more
money.
energy efficient, they're saying.
Not in winter. It's not.
No, it's not. Not at all. Yeah, exactly. Your furnace would be on nonstop all the time, and you'd be paying through the nose.
I don't think my furnace could get the house that hot. It's so old.
And I would
This
never
is summer.
You would never sleep in that.
I would
kind
never
of heat.
sleep.
It says
Yeah.
Los Angeles.
Okay, well, there's probably never kicks on out there.
Well, they might have 80-degree nights.
Yeah.
Here in
Yeah.
Wisconsin, like it was the last couple of nights, it's been
Yeah.
super cold.
Super cool.
But I think isn't it typically the temperature drops pretty significantly at night there, I thought.
I believe
You
so.
can
If it's
have-
like, if it's
Out
like
there,
New
right?
Mexico, where I've been many times, yeah, it gets cold there at night.
No,
Yeah.
in that area,
Yeah.
you can have 2 people live 30 minutes apart, and one person is going to have 100 degrees, and the other person's going to have 70.
I suppose they got the mountains, they got the ocean. There's a lot
So-
going on there.
Yeah.
Are they saying if you leave it at that temperature that it'll kind of normalize everything out throughout because it's so hot there?
Mhm.
But why would you have the heat on in the summer period?
Well, why not just open up windows,
Yeah.
turn the heat off?
This might just be you need the air conditioning to get it to 82.
Maybe.
I'm going
Like
to go
essential
with
air.
it's probably best for I'm going to go on a limb and say for the human body, it's probably best to just sleep outside and just get used to whatever temperature it is.
Okay.
Because that got humanity through the caveman
Mark.
days.
Fuck that. I
all
like
that
my
shit. So
I like all
we've
my
evolved for
amenities.
that.
We've
Dude.
evolved, dude. We don't need
Yeah.
to go back.
The reason we're called cavemen is because it's fucking cooler in the cave, and that's where we stayed in
where
the
we
air
stayed.
conditioning.
Okay, I
We
have a
didn't sleep
kid who
outside.
has
we were staying away from the bears, and you know it.
migraines. My daughter has my youngest daughter has really bad migraines, and if it's warmer, she gets them worse. So
Sure.
we have to keep our place really cold, and we freeze. We have to wear sweaters and everything inside, but it really helps with her. But
Okay.
we have to keep ours at 69.
What if you got her like a Mr. Freeze style cooling suit?
Well, we're trying to develop that.
Have an ice day.
But she has to have like a ice pack on her head all the time. It's kind of
Okay.
sad.
Huh.
All right, topless
Got a nice.
man was called in. Man was called in for carrying a topless, unconscious woman.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
However,
It's a night out.
Jen, yeah.
Now
when
here's-
else did that happen?
Remember
Kansas
the
City.
first time we met?
Yeah.
I don't.
You were dragging me, but it's close.
I mean, we took turns. It's fine. It's all good.
In Kansas City, he was dragging a topless, unconscious woman downtown, but it was actually a doll.
It's actually just a sex doll.
that he found in a dumpster.
Oh, you found a roundabout way
I
to get
knew
to a
there was
sex doll story.
in here.
How else do you
Ah.
carry it? I suppose you could do Weekend at Bernie style and have your friend carry it down, but then he might want a piece of the sex doll, and that's not cool.
Yeah?
I'm not sharing.
You're not sharing your sex doll.
No.
You're gonna.
Fine.
You found it in a dumpster. It's already shared, buddy. If you use it.
Hey,
Once
when
you
it,
use it,
when
it's
it comes
shared.
when it comes to relationships, what I don't know won't hurt me.
Happy birthday to Mark. Digging through this dumpster.
Pull a banana peel off it. Yeah. Apple core.
Another
He does
man,
a-
sex doll trash. Another man,
Sex doll treasure.
slave for life.
Yeah.
He just blows out it, spits. It's good as no.
So we're gonna have a sex therapist coming on in a few
Ooh,
weeks here, right
okay.
after the podcast
Heck
festival.
yeah.
So we're gonna
Nice.
really dig deep into the sex robots and sex dolls, and it's gonna be great. I can't wait. Cocaine is legal in Mexico for 2 people, but they can't buy or sell it.
They can just have it.
They can have it.
Is it medical?
No.
Huh. No, it's actually El Chapo.
This is
and-
like this is a test to see what legalizing cocaine would do.
How did they
Oh,
pick
okay.
2 people to legalize it for?
They found
I
two
couldn't find that.
people that had
And why?
a big, huge stash of cocaine.
Said,
They're
"Who wants free coke?"
Yeah, let's not move that. It's too much work. We'll just make it legal for those
But
two.
you gotta keep it for yourself. You can't sell it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So they're studying the effects on these people.
on these 2 people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who are the 2 people? Is it Tom Hanks and Fred Durst?
A cross section of humanity.
Yeah. No, they just it's a pro legalization
Okay.
test. So and they didn't say who it was. I looked.
Is Roseanne one of them? Didn't she have that show about when they legalized pot for medical?
Oh, really? She had a show?
I think so.
Yeah, she lives in Hawaii, but she said if anybody wanted pot, all they have to do is climb to the top of any palm tree because that's where everybody grew it and it was like free.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Huh.
Because then the government before it was legal, so now like they just built pot plants on top of the palm trees, so you just go up and get whatever pot you want.
You still gotta dry it out.
Well, it's still yours, man.
You can't do anything
Free
with
to
wet
go.
leaves.
Watch. Hold my beer. I'm going to have... Hold my bong. All right.
Well, I
went
suppose...
and saw REO Speedwagon last night.
Yeah?
And I took a picture of this. There was a cop with a drug dog there on the sidelines just waiting. Like, what kind of a dick does that? These people are 80 years old right now, all right?
Yeah.
They have it for glaucoma.
Yeah.
There's puffs of smoke up going randomly in the audience.
Mark Joe shows that says they want it legal here. Are you talking about pot or cocaine?
Yes, what up, Mark and Joe?
Everything.
I don't want cocaine legal here.
Well, I see why Mexico might want to experiment with cocaine legalization because of the huge cartel problems they're having. Maybe it's an attempt to try and nip that in the bud, to take that away from the cartel. But I'm a firm believer in whatever you legalize, the nefarious types who were selling it, they'll just push something else.
Yeah.
And you're going to have a problem with that now. So the problem isn't the controlled substance, it's the cartel. You need to focus on the real problem, not the symptoms.
Mark
Can
Joe
we do
shows
this
says...
as PCP? And here in the United States, just give two people free PCP.
Oh, no.
As long as they're separated from each other, it should be fine.
This is all just awful. They said they were talking about pot.
Oh, sure, they were.
It's
Now they're
his medicine.
changing their story.
Well,
Yeah, I fully support anything. If a doctor says crack cocaine will do you good, you should be able to have
You should
prescription
be able to-
crack cocaine.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is Joe or Mark, but I know... yeah. Joe,
For legal reasons, it's neither.
Well, for medicinal purposes.
Yeah, well, if
Yeah.
you can get a doctor to sign off on it, then I'm all for it.
Okay.
A real doctor, that's fine.
Sure.
Well, some...
Get Dr. Dre to sign it right there.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a doctor of
For shit.
German history.
Yep. So here's a man who's he's being studied because he has a weird medical condition, but it was caused because he was shot in the dick.
That will cause some interest. That'll get you some attention.
I hate when that happens.
Again? No.
So the man was shot in the dick, and now it's working perfectly. It just really hooks to the left.
Okay.
So here's an x-ray.
That's what she
Wait,
There we
hold
go.
on.
He just wanted to be able
There's
to...
an
look at
X-ray.
the penis today.
The
Yeah,
bullet's in the
kind
thigh
of.
still, so they said,
Okay.
we got the bullet in your thigh. And he's like, I don't give a fuck. I was shot in the dick. Fix my dick. Fuck the bullet. We'll deal with that later. So,
All right.
bullet is ripped for her pleasure.
they go in. We got you there, Nate. So, yeah, they're thinking it healed really weird, and they don't understand.
Okay.
Because the inside of a wiener, believe it or not, I've
Start
felt it.
all-
On a cadaver lab.
Ew.
It's kind of
Oh.
like
I'm gonna stick my finger in
Not
his hole.
allowed to
Like-
hang out
Ooh.
with my
Like an
husband
anus,
ever
Mark.
again.
if you push hard enough, you'll get in there.
Ah.
But yeah, it feels like a cooked sausage, kind of, with all kinds of pockets for the blood to flow. But they said it was really weird. He got shot in the tip of the dick, and now his whole wiener turns to one side, like
Well,
it's
maybe
weighted.
It's probably traumatized.
I don't want to get shot.
I'm not going back
again.
there, man.
Last time I listened to you, I got shot in the head.
Is it like the flowers growing towards the sun? You know, it's just growing away from
Yeah,
it.
he's
Run
try-
away from the bullet.
trying to crawl in the butthole. Get away. But yeah, I thought that was kind of funny that it's totally bent now. And now it sucks because he doesn't want to tell people how he got shot in the dick, so he's not admitting how that happened.
Did he shoot him? He must have shot himself.
He
Then.
We
shot
don't know.
himself, I betcha.
We don't know if he was shot by somebody else or someone else.
I
He's
suppose
not
that
saying.
doesn't matter to the doctor. Or do we? Well, can we infer by that screenshot the trajectory? Because it looked
It looked like it went in the thigh.
like it's like it was coming right at him from that photo angle. The bullet wasn't sideways
No.
or looking like it was coming down. If to say he had the gun in his belt and it misfired,
That would be
like
most
that one
likely.
football player did.
Yeah.
Could be,
Yeah.
but he's not saying.
Could be
Well,
ricochets.
why would you?
1,000,000 to
Yeah.
1 shot, doctor.
Why would you admit that?
Yeah.
I shot my own dick.
Well, odds are someone shot him
Yeah.
and he's
It's
protecting
another
them.
magic bullet theory.
Yeah, back and to the left. Back to the left.
And that's how your dick will stay From now on. He
From
still
now
gets hard on. Everything works fine. It's just going that way.
Just a little bit of candy cane.
All right, I got a read to do, guys. Listen up, universe. I know you love Off the Rails with Tom and Mark. Did you know that you can actually get paid for listening to this podcast? I know it sounds insane, but it's true. It's true. We just discovered this free new app called Podcoin, and it literally pays you to listen to podcasts. Here's how it works. You listen to podcasts. You earn Podcoin while you listen. Then you turn that Podcoin in for gift cards at places like Amazon or Starbucks. Or if you're a good person, you could even donate that Podcoin to charity. The more you listen, the more you earn. You want to know how to do it, Mark, Jen, and Nate, who is gone.
Nate's gone.
Nate's gone. He
He's
fell
back.
asleep.
Nate's
Well,
back.
he's back.
Oh, he just went to get on Podcoin.
Yeah. Nate went to get on Podcoin real quick.
He can get paid for
You
this
froze for a
episode.
bit.
Nate, before you do that, let me tell you this. So here's what you do. Download the app right now, or in a minute, Nate, on Android or iPhone. And I have a special code for you. Simply use our code, RailsTM, and you'll get 300 Podcoin just for signing up. And if you listen to us enough on there, you can get a cappuccino at Starbucks or Amazon or a gift card on us. Go ahead, listen to this podcast or virtually any podcast on Podcoin. Sign up and use the code, Mark,
How much?
RailsTM. All
When
right.
Tom first
Scam.
brought this up, I thought it was a scam of some sort.
How
But
much?
I've since then heard from real podcasts
What?
that it is a real thing.
How much do you get paid per podcast?
It's virtually nothing. You're going to be doing it for a long
But-
time to
Yeah.
get
But
a
if-
sizable
But
sum.
if you already listen
But
to
if you already
podcasts,
Yeah, if you're already doing it,
Yeah,
yep.
then
why
you might
not
as well get
listen
paid.
somewhere where you'll get something back
I have
for
an
it?
app on my phone where I fill out surveys for money, and I make
You
like
guys-
$20 a year.
Did that, right? And you guys got some stuff from doing that. That's
Oh, we
really
get stuff all the
nice.
time. We're actually
Yeah.
starting to make money. That's why we have Jen here, our new accountant. Hey,
Hi.
Jen.
Yeah.
Still in the
about
red, though.
The crayon.
Can you make this red
Invoices.
black?
Yes.
The
Just
crayon
make it all black.
invoices
Move
with
some
the-
money around.
with the downward smiley face. Like, what
Nate, did you just take your shirt off?
the?
Accountant gets me all
I had to plug my phone in because that battery is dying.
What is going on?
He's okay. You're
He's
Skyping through the phone. Okay.
There we go.
Okay. So we got the podcast network starting soon, correct there, Jenno?
Yes.
Genevieve.
I'm just watching Nate right now. Hey, sexy.
Just waiting for it.
We got the...
It's all
You
about the
said his
tease.
shirt was off, and I was like,
That's
"Hey,
actually
Nate,
that's a
We're all
chest
good.
tattoo.
We're all good.
We're all good.
Look at that
I lost the show. It's gone.
face.
He assumed he had the show going.
A little burlesque music.
All right. Sorry, everyone who can't see, but Nate is...
Nate was doing the fan dance from Star Trek 5.
Yeah. He was rocking it. Yeah.
Everyone is just stealing your show today.
That's all right. We don't have to do an interview. We're good.
Okay, no, back to this. Okay, we got to get the books a little
Cooked.
bit.
Yes.
Your receipts.
I do spend a little more than I should.
This receipt from the dildo store is that a business expense?
It's not a business expense, Tom.
Well, I'm paying you in dildos.
I'm paying you in dildos. What do you want? I had to go to the show. That makes sense.
So we do a little too many free events and giveaways, right? But
you
it's
are
good.
you are addicted to throwing parties.
You are
so-
addicted.
We have a good party coming up,
Yes.
and we're charging
yes,
money.
Yes. And this might help.
We're giving half to charity. So,
Clearly, I haven't gotten the books under control yet, but that's fine.
Listen,
it's
we
off
want
the rails. Tom
everybody
just
to have
keeps
fun.
going. It's off the rails.
everybody's going to have a
Till-
great time.
The IRS?
That's why we have you.
You're gonna have a great
Yeah,
time.
I'm going to have a great time with that. Yeah, it's great.
Oh.
What's this business expense? It's another dildo receipt. I know. It's
We talk about sex robots so much. We just had to get one.
We
So
had to
when
get one.
when we do make money, can we like use our previous losses in the previous years to get better tax treatment on that?
You keep asking me like you actually care what I have for input.
We're going to do what we want.
Is this legal?
No.
After the fact?
Strictly-
You're asking me after.
Strictly speaking, no.
This is a more realistic question for
Okay,
Jen.
What if?
What
if?
am I looking at for jail time?
And if I cooperate, I get less.
What do I gotta do to make this go away? As he just...
If I turn myself in, it's a get out of jail free card.
He whips so many of those out of his wallet. No, I'm good. I'm good with the IRS. We don't have to worry about it, Dad.
Yeah.
You're totally going off the... I have this. That's...
I'm Irish. The IRS loves me. That's the IRA, Tom.
So I have my work cut out for me. Basically.
Listen, how do I proposition a hooker if I'm not sure if she's a cop or not?
If I ask her, she has to tell me she's a cop, right?
She's not a lawyer.
She's not a lawyer.
Oh, she's an accountant.
Well, money's changing hands.
See what I'm up against?
So should I charge the prostitute or should I pay cash?
Yeah, these are the after the fact
I got a
questions that I'm
checkbook.
asked. And for some reason, legal and accounting, they feel still calls and they call me for both, so it's fine.
Just always keep your phone on you and have bail money. That's pretty much why you're
gave
here.
the bail money this month again to charity. What do you want me to do?
What if you give the hooker like an Amazon gift card? Is that it's technically it's not cash.
See, Molly, this is why the books are the way they are. I just
What if
what
I give
books?
the hooker Podcoin?
Ooh, 5,000 Podcoin.
Give me a reach around.
Oh God, okay. Reach around.
An old fashioned.
I know.
Reach around means she's behind you.
Wow.
Where should I be?
What's she doing back there, Tom?
Oh my God.
Where did
With
this
your
even come
bicycle
from?
toes.
So we get weird here.
Yeah.
All right.
No, we're doing all right. We are actually.
I told my coworkers to watch our show.
Oh,
First
excellent.
mistake.
No, give us some good
This could
news.
be
We're
an
doing
awkward
all right
Monday.
here.
You're doing fantastic.
We got a second studio.
Yes, we do. And
The Grafton Chamber of Commerce has hired us out to record a parade.
Record official events.
Yes.
Yeah.
parade.
Yeah. You can. I knew we got you there.
What is this us?
Yeah.
Molly does a lot of stuff.
Molly will be filming the parade.
I hate parades. I won't be there.
Fuck
But-
parades.
But then I'll be like,
I love
hey,
parades.
I filmed the
Such a
parade.
turn off.
Whore. Well, I'm a whore of many, many things, but
Yeah.
mostly parades. And I like
Balanced books.
balanced books, and we're actually doing really well here.
Yeah.
And because you guys are giving us money, and the podcast is doing so well, we are able to do many, many more events and give back to you guys.
Yeah.
Wow, that was so.
Yeah.
I felt uncomfortable being so serious.
For the record,
Jesus.
we've never been paid. You're reinvesting everything into
Reinvesting
equipment
everything
and
in
parties
equipment
and
and
shit.
parties and everything
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Your
No.
live
Give
comedy
us your
events.
money, your women, and children.
And
Liminage.
Nate, you're always good at asking for money. What's a good way to help donate to the show?
Hey guys, seriously, this Off the Rails podcast is the best podcast in the world. They just need help, fixing glitches and better equipment all the
And
time.
banging bitches.
So give all your money to Off the Rails with Tom and Mark today, right now.
Check
What
out-
are you doing? Watching this? Go donate right now.
We have
Absolutely.
donate button on our website. We have Patreon. We give special stuff. We got our new awesome camera that we're going to be mobile and doing a lot more events, a lot more stuff. Molly and I just have to move closer, so we'll be living in Grafton soon, and a lot more stuff's going to happen.
Yeah.
So.
And I came on early when they just started this, and this is
Insane.
insane. I
Compared
mean,
to what we started.
Alex's
Alex's-
den.
Sex bedroom.
sex den.
Yes.
We started there, and we really have a bigger sex den now.
We have,
Yeah.
we have a backup sex den that people can rent out.
Look at it.
We could build a second story sex den in this room.
Ooh, a sex loft.
Oh my God! Yeah,
A catwalk.
yeah. I can see it
So,
for sure.
all right, let's do a speed rail. You guys ready for the speed
Sure.
rail?
What is
He just reads off random headlines that aren't interesting enough to actually talk about for more than 10 seconds.
I added my own sound bite for that.
You do not need a permit to own a kangaroo in Wisconsin.
You don't.
I was always wondering
What?
about that.
You know, if I have, like,
Do I need a permit to have a cow?
I don't know.
I know
Good
in
question.
Cedarburg you can't have chickens
No.
Can
unless
we in
you're
Grafton?
grandfathered in.
The house we're putting a bid on has 2 chicken coops. Not 1, 2 chicken coops.
Ask the realtor about that shit.
Okay.
Can I have chickens here?
Yes, because
No,
yes.
don't ask.
No,
Ron says with the sex futon. There's no futon. There's a couch.
We got a nice
it's a
comfy
love
couch.
seat.
It's a love
Yeah.
seat.
Yeah.
Tom and Molly will attest to that.
Tom, if you had a kangaroo, you wouldn't need
My fanny pack.
your fanny pack.
Oh my god.
No, that's if you were a kangaroo.
No, the kangaroo would just follow you around.
Yeah.
And he's an added
security guard because he'd just
Dude.
kick.
If I reach into a kangaroo's perch, am I getting like muss
Perch?
that's going to make female kangaroos
bonus.
attracted to me?
Or you're
gonna
going to pull
have
out
slime?
little tiny, post-fetal kangaroos.
Blacks.
They're like an inch long or whatever when they climb into there.
Okay.
They're crazy small. Yeah.
Ooh.
They're born, they climb on the mom
Right.
all the way over and get
Listen,
in
a
there.
kangaroo would be great.
And
It's
they
a
do most of the
bodyguard.
growing there.
Yes.
It's a bodyguard. It's a fanny pack.
You could probably get it on the plane too
It can
as a comfort
probably
animal.
ride you home after the bar, and you're not going to get a drunk driving.
Yeah, you'd ride
the
it. It wouldn't
kangaroo.
ride you.
Yeah.
Nice.
You
might
ride
get
it when you get home.
You're drunk enough, it's riding
I've
you.
seen
You're
like
right.
little monkeys riding kangaroos, but I don't think a kangaroo. You
What?
could ride a
Where do you
kangaroo.
go
I
on the
think you
internet?
could.
There's videos all over. Crazy animal
Plus,
stuff.
chicks dig
Try it.
kangaroos.
I heard that. Avid coffee drinkers are getting younger, and it's concerning some adults that they're seeing. Like
Like they're physically getting younger, like it's a fountain of youth.
the people, you're starting to drink coffee at a younger age. Like high school kids
Oh,
are drinking
okay.
coffee.
Yeah, I don't think that's good.
I mean, if it stunts their growth, then I'll just be taller by default because everyone's getting shorter.
I guess.
So, do you think kids need more caffeine?
No.
It depends. Are they an avid soda drinker?
Okay.
Because I didn't drink soda in high school for sports, for athlete reasons.
Coffee's
didn't-
probably better than soda. For
And there's
I
less
would think
sugar,
so, yeah.
but there's more caffeine. But there's an insane amount of sugar in like Mountain Dew and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you're less likely to get diabetic if you're slamming coffee versus slamming Mountain Dews.
I was a
depends
mean
on how
mom.
much sugar you put in your coffee.
What kind of
Why don't you
coffee?
Give kids Coke.
And are
Oh
we
yeah,
talking?
for sure.
Are we talking black drip coffee, or are we talking
Kids
a
can't
double
handle-
mocha espresso latte grande
Bullshit
from
cream, yeah.
wait 15 minutes for it to get made, and it's really just ice cream?
You know you're old when you can't you don't mind the black coffee anymore because your
I
taste
haven't
buds
got
have died
that old
enough.
yet,
Yes.
Molly. Your wife got my wife.
Hooked on
Your
black
common
on-
law wife.
Yeah, my common law wife. Hooked on black coffee.
She didn't get me hooked. It's just
It's
easier,
so
and I
much
need the
cheaper.
caffeine.
Yes.
And
Just give me an IV.
get a little bit
Yes.
of maple syrup,
There's gotta
dump it
be
in
a
there,
faster
stir it up.
way to
It's
get it in my
delicious.
blood.
Well, we've been doing the keto stuff, so it's easier for me just to drink the black coffee than to have all the
Yeah,
the
you probably
stuff
can't
to
have
mix
the
in
mou
it at
latte
work.
because
Yep.
of the keto diet.
Heavy
Yeah.
cream, baby. You're good.
You can have heavy
Okay.
cream and all that shit.
Heavy
Do you
cream,
like
yeah.
hot coffee, or do you have to have it cool down a little bit?
I don't want to burn my tongue off.
Right off.
She's gonna need that
Right
for
off.
later.
Yeah.
It has to cool down a little bit.
Okay.
Although I suppose it's better if it's numb.
See, I do. I actually made a pot. I make a pot of coffee and then I throw ice in it, and I just do the iced.
This speed rail
plain
is
coffee.
really off.
Susan has gone
This
to
whole show has
places
been off
and
the
got
rails
ice out of
from
the
the
soda
start.
machine and then poured coffee over it.
Very speedy.
Okay.
All right. People are mad at the Little Green Army Men Company. Can you guess why?
The uniforms
Because there's
are
no women.
out of date.
Yeah, Nate, you got
Army
it.
Men.
Ooh, good job.
Because there's no
They
army.
probably haven't updated the molds in 50 years.
Yep.
That's all this is.
So
And
We all
okay,
know women can't go to
there is a
war.
so
petition
are we
you
gonna
can
have to
sign.
make? Are we gonna have to make a whole new set of molds where every different position is now female?
Well, you're not going to be able to call them army men anymore.
No, because
anyway,
Well-
you'll
either
be
it's going
offended
to
by
be
something that.
army people.
Yeah, army people,
Army dudes.
army dudes.
All right.
I use dudes as for both genders.
Yeah,
Sure.
same.
dude?
Yep. Which I'm not supported by evidence.
So there was a study that happened studying people with multiple cats. And the crazy cat lady stereotype is not supported by evidence. So the stereotype is they're
There are
secluded,
crazy cat lady.
they're crazy.
Well, there's still crazy cat ladies, but having a bunch of cats doesn't make you a crazy cat lady. But
No, you're
there are
crazy
crazy
for
cat
sure.
ladies out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you
Like
might
one
just
cat,
not.
she's sane, and then like
Yeah.
20 cats, she's like Mariah Carey crazy.
So
Oh,
they just found an equal or more sane people who have a ton of cats.
Yeah.
But how many cats are they talking here? We're talking 5 cats or like 50 cats? Because that's where I think you go down off the deep end.
Well, they have that addiction chemical in cat poop that makes you want more
I
cats.
heard about that.
That's-
Ron says, "Did you know Hasbro owns Death Row Records?"
Whoa.
What's Death Row Records?
That's like,
Doctor.
yeah,
Right?
where all the rappers go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Did not
follow
be
the
wrong.
pop culture music anymore.
That's okay.
Same.
A new thing is happening with insurance. In order to save money, they are flying you and your surgeon to Cancun, Mexico to have the surgery done.
Yeah.
Because it's
cheaper
cheaper.
to do it
Yep.
there.
I've heard a lot about people going to foreign countries to get
But they'll-
specific operations.
They'll
As
fly
long-
the American surgeon
Yeah.
and the American patient to Mexico.
You're taxed
to
on
do a
where you're
sur-
standing.
Uh-oh. What's up, Mal?
Mark Joe shows the only thing cats are good for is a chew toy for my husky.
Ooh.
That's
I like
so
cats.
sad.
Huskies are beautiful dogs, but they also shed a lot.
That's all right.
So they make like another dog in fur like every
Every
week
day.
or
Yeah,
something.
they do.
So as long as
And
I
they
could
shit a
bring
lot too.
my surgeon with me,
Yeah, it's your surgeon.
Yep.
You're taking your surgeon on a
But that's
vacation,
just
and while
sad.
you're there, he's going to cut you
right?
up.
That's just sad that going on vacation with your doctor to Cancun to get a surgery is cheaper
Come home
than
with
doing
my
it right here.
all-you-can-drink wristband and my hospital wristband.
I
Right?
just read a
That's-
thing. If it's better to keep
That is
your
messed up.
insurance card in your wallet or your purse, and when you
Or
go
fanny
to have
pack.
any or fanny pack. Fanny packs are coming back.
Don't
and
wallet
I'm,
shame
I'm
me.
not happy about it because it just fuels that he's on
The trendsetter.
Yeah.
But no, they said it's better to keep it in your wallet now and stuff, and just pay out of pocket for these medical costs because they're just
Some things, yeah.
yeah, because they give you a bigger discount if you're paying cash for some of this stuff now. And I'm like, when is it gonna even?
It saves them the
sort
legwork
out?
of having to file, and they
Yes.
usually
Yep.
charge more because it's an insurance
Because
company.
it's an insurance company, and it's just sad.
All
which
right.
is why, yeah. Well, we could go off on
No
political
major,
tangent, but
Let's
we're not going to.
We're not
no
going
major
to.
brush fires in California this year.
I heard the
good.
Amazon is burning up.
Yeah. Well, California is all probably. It's hard to burn ash
Yeah.
True.
because of all the
They-
fires.
It's
You can't
because
light-
they
I
burned
thought they
everything
did have some fires
down.
earlier.
No, it's the Amazon that's burning down. So
Oh.
Yeah, they burned everything down already. They're
New York City or New York State is the back on top as the least friendly state.
Hey,
The back
I'm
on top.
working here.
So they said they
believe that.
interviewed someone and said,
And they said, "Fuck off."
"Go fuck yourself, buddy." No, they said try walking a city block in New York when you have to go somewhere and every single person is taking an Instagram picture and you have to
Yeah.
weave through the stopped people on the sidewalk.
That'd be super.
Well,
So I
somebody-
kind of feel you there. That would be annoying if you
Yeah.
lived in New York and every other person was doing a selfie.
Well, so many tourists and everything too.
And finally, Michigan police made a Facebook post reminding us that there are, in fact, still laws while drinking claws.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
You saw that?
Yeah, I did.
All right, Mark. Everybody's had a lot of fun today. Why don't you wrap her up here?
Sure.
Nate, where can we find you next? What are we doing? What you got going on out there?
Well, I'll be in Nampa October 25th at the Crescent Brewery. That's a fantastic comedy show that's happening in Nampa, Idaho, where the sugar factory is. It smells like shit.
You're rocking back and forth. It's
Yeah,
distracting.
you're looking pretty nervous. Yeah, definitely Napa. Definitely Napa.
What are y'all nervous about?
Also, you can see me December 12th and 13th.
Power through, power through.
In Boise, Idaho. You can also see me at home right now.
Rocking back and forth.
Yeah, naked.
You can also. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I done?
Keep going. I don't care. You're doing my job for me.
All right. Vote for us on Off the Rails for Best Comedy Podcast
Yeah.
of the Year.
We are Off the Rails. He is Tom. I am Mark. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and our website, key phrase Off the Rails TM. Email us if you see a fun article or you want to be on the show. offtherailstm@gmail.com. This podcast is available on SoundCloud, YouTube, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, and all your favorite podcast hosting sites.
Thank you, Nate. Thank you, Jen. Thanks for coming on. Go to our
Thanks for having us.
shop on
Jen-
Amazon.
Jen, are you going to be live anywhere?
I'm live every day.
Very good. That'll
I have
end
to-
sometime.
I'm live every day until
That's
I'm
the
not.
plan.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, July 20th, 2029, I will be hosting the Oscars.
Oh, yes. Excellent. All right, universe, remember, we're not good enough.
Thanks for tuning in, universe.